Morning. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Kila Chari Torah's daily Sefirat to Haomer, counting the Haomer for June 2nd. Last night we counted 47 days of the Haomer. Hayom Shiva v'Arba'im Yom Shahem Shisha Shavuos v'Chamisha Yamim LaOmer. The Sefira for the day, Hod Sheba Malchus, humility in nobility. Hod, as we discussed before, means greatness and humility. Our greatness comes from our connection to God, and that is what humbles us the most. There's a beautiful connection between that and Malchus, royalty. Leaders who fuse Hod with Malchus are leaders whose nobility humbles them, as opposed to inflating them or making them more arrogant. Any position of responsibility we hold only serves to drive home how much we cannot do without God. There's no way we could be a leader in our family, know how to raise children, keep them healthy and safe, be sensitive to other people's needs, know how to carry out jobs, or think on our feet the way we do without the stamina, insight, strength, and capability gifted to us by Hashem. When you're in a position of leadership, does it humble you? Do you know that the only reason I am is because I'm here is because God put me here? Are you cognizant of the fact that while you may lead others in some ways, they will be your leaders or teachers in other ways? It's never all or nothing. No one is purely a leader or a subject. We're all leaders, and in some ways, and followers in other ways. We are all works in progress in every way. She writes, Mrs. Juravel writes, my father, Zechron Levracha, used to say that sometimes the most sophisticated thing to do in life is to play dumb. Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, was an ish tam, which appears at first glance to be self-contradictory. On the one hand, he was an ish, he was a significant, important person, yet simultaneously he was a tam, humble, simple. His significance and importance were manifested in his simplicity. I remember my father saying one of his proudest accomplishments was that as much as he had counseled and helped so many people in life, he never got involved in giving his own children advice in their marriages. He knew that was a place where he should not be. Knowing where your leadership is welcome and where it is inappropriate comes from applying Hod to Malchus. Greatness should always have humility. Today's call to action. Do you ever get the feeling that others find comments you make or the way you act intimidating or abrasive? If you do, ask someone near and dear to you for some honest feedback. It could be eye-opening. If that's impractical, think back to a time when you sensed that others were turned off and consider what the issue might have been. Check yourself for humility and tact. It helps to be aware that we may not know the whole picture or have enough information or experience to weigh in. Being supportive, curious, and non-judgmental are more than often safer options. Consider how to integrate that next time, or act right now and apologize to someone for doing otherwise in the past. Certainly a good thought and exercise for the day as we get ever closer to the holiday of giving of the Torah, Zman Matan Torah Seinu, Shavuot, coming up on Motzei Shabbos. Please join us tomorrow for the conclusion of the Sefirat Haomer counting, this process we've been going through now for 6 weeks and change. We're almost there. See you tomorrow.